Happy New Year! Again! Man, I can say that for me personally, 2022 flew by. It went by so quickly, and it didn't really hit me how quick it was until Halloween occurred, and then I blinked and it was already Thanksgiving. Anyways, I was going to make a New Year's improvements video, but I wasn't too sure what to say. So instead, I think I'm going to react to what I said last New Year's and see how things went. And then I'll probably have more improvements that will come to mind. It's officially been 1 year on YouTube, yay! And no, I don't have a huge audience, but I'm enjoying doing this regardless, so it matters only a little bit. A small part of it is audience-based. Like, obviously, if you're uploading YouTubes publicly, a small part of you wants people to watch as well. That's true, but I'm also doing this as a time capsule almost. Like, I've only been here for 1 year and I can already see how much I evolved as a creator, or I know exactly what I was feeling when I made a certain video, and that's what is huge for me. I've always been a sentimental person to my core, so this is truly a fun thing for me to do, even though the results aren't what society would consider successful or worth the time and effort. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I just wanted to acknowledge the 1 year anniversary of uploading to YouTube. So I know in my Christmas video, I was talking about how New Year resolutions are out of style. Like, for goodness sake, it's 2022. We should have the idea of taking care of ourselves whenever we need to. But still, I think there's something still hopeful about going into a new year. I think it's okay to focus on yourself and set brand new goals, even though it's redundant to do so on New Year. But sharing things publicly holds me accountable for my words, and like 90% of the population, I tend to lose my motivation about halfway into the year, or I simply forget my goals. Yes, this is still true, and I did forget what my goals were from this New Year's. Hence why I needed to watch the video before I made new goals. Or they change, so they don't apply anymore. But I think starting with a baseline of goals will allow me to adjust them as needed. So here's the baseline. I think I've finally gotten to a place in my life where I'm pretty content. I think I jinxed myself more than manifest. The fact I was very content in the beginning of 2022 makes me happy, but girl, buckle in, because by the end of 2022, you'll be exhausted and question everything you're doing in life. So if I just continue with that feeling, I think I'll be alright. But I guess the number one goal is to keep making videos, because I'm not gonna lie, juggling this with my full-time job has me tired. Well, congratulations, here we are, still making videos, and thank goodness too, honestly. I'm still effing tired, but we still made it through somehow. Because I guess it's known that I may be a little lazy, so rest is very important to my introverted self. I mean, lazy is essentially my whole being, so I already knew back then that I wasn't going to succeed in being less lazy. And of course, I'm still lazy now. Should I make it a point and try not to be lazy as a goal? I mean, in my optimistic mind, I'm like, yeah, that's a totally attainable goal. But the realistic side of myself is like, you can't just change your entire personality like that's how you've been your entire life. But whatever, that's like my main goal. Is it also weird that another goal of mine is to save up money for something? Like, people save up for so long to go on trips and vacations. Well, me, am I saving that money so I can go to Disneyland and other fun places for the year? Yes. But I'm also saving my money for a PC. Oh my gosh. I remember saving up for my PC. Well, I'm happy to report that I did get my PC set up, and I use it non-stop, so it was one of my best self-care buys I've had, and I even updated it a little now. A weird left field choice if you ask me. But not just a PC, I want the whole setup. I'm in the process of tearing down and redoing my entire desk area. It's really sad right now. Wow, my desk was so empty. Now I feel like I don't have enough space on my desk because of my PC setup, and my chair is hardly even a chair anymore. Dang, that chair, man. So that's something I want to do, but I want to try different things, and I guess this is where different things led me. Another goal, because I'm such a sentimental person, I want to actually keep up with my 1 second a day compilation. I started it last year, but I didn't keep up with it for the second half of the year. So I'm starting on New Year's, and hopefully I can get through through an entire year without losing motivation, to think it would be a great end of the year video too, looking back at the entire compilation and seeing how my year went. So this goal kind of was fulfilled. I honestly gave up halfway, but I started picking it back up again. It's fun to recap, but I do it monthly rather than look back at the entire year at the end. It'll probably go either of two ways. I'll realize I need to get out more, or that I'm really living life the best I can, and there's so many things I did this year, so I shouldn't be too hard on myself. I definitely think I'm living life the best that I can. A lot of the 1 seconds I captured is either at work or at home, but honestly, that's a lot of my life, but I can tell I'm giving it my all to have fun between those days. My last goal is to pick up my art again. I had a conversation with my cousin, and she's also a creative. Believe it or not, I wanted to start a sticker shop last year but couldn't keep up with the work. It's even more like that now since I work a full-time job and still do YouTube. But after talking to another creative, it sparked a new inspiration. Oops, that did not fall through. I tried. You didn't know because I didn't document any of it, but I really tried to get that sticker shop going. But again, the workload was too heavy for what I could handle right now. Like I'm talking, I want to be the new iCarly shirt designer, but for stickers. Okay, I know that show was a little problematic with what was going on behind the scenes, but forgive me as it was a perfect time for the reference. Don't you love how earlier I was talking about being too tired juggling both work and YouTube, and now I'm over here saying, I want to start a small shop, like it won't make me even more tired. Ha 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 ha. You really got yourself that time. But oh well, who knows. But that's all I got for my goals list. Some of them are year-round, but I can definitely get started at this moment. But be sure I'll probably be talking about them on this channel, so expect that. I swear my brain is the epitome of make it make sense, like find every possible excuse and justification to make everything you do make sense to other people. But that's all I got to say, so here's to the new year. Aw, I loved that video. I can't really think of any specific goals right now. I definitely want to experiment different styles for making videos. Also, all I know is that by the end of next year, I want to be happier. That's it. It's life's goal to just be happier. I want to feel content and satisfied with what I did. I want to say less stressed too, but let's be real, that's hard for me. However, if I can just become a little happier and fulfilled, that would make a world of difference. Anyways, cheers to 2023.